How are y'all? We're going to make kind of a vintage candle arrangement today. Let me find us on Facebook real quick. We're going to get started right now. There we are. That way I can see comments on Facebook and YouTube. There we are. How is everybody doing? Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. So, hey, sweet Tiff and Matthew and Trisha. My sweet friends are here. Thank y'all for joining me today. It's a different day. And let me tell you up front, and I need to announce it again before I get off, I'm not going to be live tomorrow, our regular schedule. I will be live Friday. So this week is just off with between migraines and appointments and everything going haywire. I will be doing a live Friday. So in the membership on YouTube, it's going to be 11 a.m. Friday morning. On the public pages, it'll be for Facebook and YouTube. It'll be about 3:30, about the same time Friday. So, all right, Miss Trisha, we made a shadow box this morning, y'all, in our membership. Ain't cute? We're gonna put some snow on it, but that's what we made this morning. So today we're gonna make I'm gonna be using a spool. This is just an old-timey spool. I had two of them. Well, I have three of them, I think. But there's my sweet mama, and there's sweet Susan. All my sweet friends are here. So here's what I did. I took a piece of styrofoam, and y'all, I put E6000 and some hot glue on there. And what I did, I went ahead and glued this in. I took off of this roll of fur. You can do it off a ribbon too. They come with a little plastic thing that sticks in there. And I took it off of this end. So, and I cut it where it was tight down in there in the styrofoam. And I put E6000 and some hot glue in it also. So what that will do, that will hold. Now this is a candle from Walmart that has a timer and it's flickering. I don't know if you can really see that with the bright lights on. This one is from Amazon. It flickers and it has a timer on it also, but both of them will fit in there. This one's a little taller. This one's Amazon, this one's Walmart. So, and this one came just like this, except I put Mod Podge and some cinnamon on it, and then did some Mod Podge on top of it to make it look grungy. So, I had a doctor appointment this morning, missed it. Oh, you can watch the replay, Miss Susan. And we'll be in there Friday morning also. So, I got to watch it earlier. Thank goodness. I think it was adorable. Awesome, sweet Miss Trisha. I have been seeing those candles on a lot of videos. Oh, cool. But this one you wouldn't even have to take out. You could leave it in there and unscrew it, or just when you turn it on, it's on a timer. I think it's either a 4 or a 6 hour timer. I don't remember. But anyway, so it'll go off for that either 4 or 6 hours and come back on the same time the next day for that same amount of time. So, we'll leave it in there, and I'll just unscrew that. With this one off of Amazon, when you turned it on, you'd have to take it out because it turns down there on the bottom. There it goes. So anyway, but this one screws at the top. So we're just going to put it in there, and it stays better. MD. It's Melissa from Wyoming. It's been a while since I've been home. Welcome back, MD. How are you? glad to see you today. Okay, so this was one of those, my favorite picks from Hobby Lobby. And they're about, I don't know, $12.99, $13, $14, I don't know, something like that. And I cut it in half, but it's the flocked one with the berries. I'm not going to use these berries because I want to use this greenery right here because we're going for that vintage feel. So I'm going to use that. So what we're going to do here, and I didn't use a thick piece of styrofoam. Move that out of my way. I missed y'all last week, by the way. And y'all look, I got some of this vintage looking Christmas ribbon. Doing good. Awesome. Hey, everyone's... Okay. Y'all, I have to catch myself. I don't want to miss any comments. All right, we have... I could only find one of these magnolias. And I thought it was so pretty because it just had that... it's a Victorian, but just a vintage look to it to me with the little crochet looking lace. So I fell in love with that. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to just use one poinsettia in, but I bought it because I loved it. So and then I remembered I had these. So I was like, why don't I just put them together? And we'll just make an arrangement like this. And I'm not going to glue the candle in there. It can be taken out. And put it back in. I'll put a little bit more hot glue around it. I'm using a little tiny bit. I don't want it to really melt my styrofoam. So now that Halloween's over, who's ready? Are y'all, who decorates before Thanksgiving for Christmas? I'll be honest, I hadn't even got all my spring decoration down yet. So, it is what it is. I got the spring wreath off of my back door. So, that's saying a lot, I guess. All right, I'm going to come back here and put this one. Need to put a good bit of hot glue on here. Have to hold this a second. It just feels like after Halloween, you know, gets here in November, gets started, it's like time just starts going by so fast for the holiday season. Does anybody else feel that way? All right, I've brought in some more greenery here. We're gonna fill it up so it doesn't look so empty back here. All right. Let's see. I want it cascading kind of down on one side. And I want some different greeneries. to give the different textures. The more textures you have, the prettier it will look. And I love this greenery right here. It just looks real. Flower looks beautiful. Thank you, Miss Susan. Let's trim this one a little bit. And put it off right there. All right, let's see about getting some sort of a bow up in here. How about that? I do want some big loops. Does anyone like vintage or Victorian? Vintage is more of a rustic. So do y'all like vintage or Victorian or traditional Christmas? I want some big airy loops is what I want. Where did everybody go? I'm not getting no more comments. What happened? Okay, we're going to take a zip tie. I thought I had brought some zip ties around here. So, let me pull that tight. We're going to clip our zip tie there. Nobody's going to share with me what y'all decorate for Christmas. Do you like the vintage, the traditional? Where did y'all go? I got no comments on Facebook whatsoever. Y'all are too quiet today. Too quiet, too quiet. Okay, so I have some floral picks here. What we want to do is take this right over here. I'm going to put the floral pick around the center of this. And there's Farm Wife. How are you, Farm Wife? I like vintage too. I like a lot. I like the vintage and I like the what do you call my mind just went blank. Traditional and the Victorian. That's what my mind was trying to go to. All right. How have you been, Farm Wife? I am better. Not 100%, but I'm getting there. Yesterday, you know, I was fighting that migraine and I had a eye doctor appointment, and he dilated my eyes. Did not help that migraine, I can promise you that. Okay, so we've got that pinned in. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in here, just so that doesn't back out. We'll put a little extra hot glue around this thing. It finally glued in place. We're going to need another long. That is stunning. Thank you, Miss Susan. I can bring it, well, didn't mean to do that, but I can bring it up like this so y'all can see it better. It'll bring it closer. Okay, now how we've got all this white back here, before I get it all messed up with florals, I'm going to put a little Spanish moss around it. Just like this. Hold that just a second. I have several different size spools. Good idea to make this. Yes, Miss Farm Wife. Yes. See, I have one. I bought these several years ago when we went to Tennessee. And the only thing I've ever done with them, I have one sitting in my living room on my little end table there. And I just put a candle on top of it, like a little pillar candle. But you can make arrangements like this on them. I love these things, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. But hey, if you see something and you like it, you need to get it, because if you don't, if you're like me, when you finally decide what you want to do with it, or something that you could do with it, it's going to be gone, or you're not going to be near it. I'm not sure. Y'all tell me, should we put any of this in there or no? This is a pig, a glitter pig. I am going to put these in here. So y'all tell me, yes, glitter pig, or no glitter pig. I think the glitter is going to be a little much myself, because of us wanting to keep it kind of vintage. No. Miss Tricia says no. I agree with you. I think it's going to look better with these rustic type berries. May have to kind of go under this to make that look right. I like the rustic berries with it. I think it goes with the theme of the ribbon. some, I think, no pick. See, I agree with y'all. I think it's a little bit too fancy for the look that we're going for. And y'all, I found this poinsettia at the Old Time Pottery. They only have one. Did not make me happy, but I got it. I did not want to miss out on it, so I got it. Now I'm so glad I did. So glad I did. Y'all, we saw 3 bears last week while we were in the mountains. And now we were in our vehicle. We didn't get out and try to get close to them. But I stood up out of the sunroof of the vehicle and so I could get better pictures of them. And they were so fun. They have a motor trail you go to from downtown Gatlinburg. And we were on it. So much fun. Did you enjoy the break? Hey, Miss Shantae. Shantae, how are you? I did enjoy it. It was fun. I did not enjoy my eyes hurting most of the week. Y'all, I'm just trying to figure out which piece I'm going to put on here next. And I should have known that the migraine was coming because I suffered with the eyes just hurting really bad all week last week. So, should have known it was coming. But it's getting better, so. But y'all, I'll be live Friday. So, I won't be live tomorrow. I've got an appointment tomorrow. So, but I don't want to miss my other live for this week, so we'll be live Friday. Rachel, they have not Farm Life, they haven't. I don't know what this doctor that I went to yesterday is. The specialist that sent me to him gave me the impression that he was going to try to help figure out why the pain was so bad in my eyes. Come to find out, he's a double vision specialist, in which I have double vision, and I guess they're just going to try to help with that. Which I've told him I don't want to have that surgery again because that was horrible. So they're going to try to do something with glasses. So I don't know. All right, we need to put some more of these berries in there. Okay, this one needs to come over that way. I'm going to cut this one down. How are you doing, Miss Shantae? cup. All right. And y'all can get these at Hobby Lobby also. And the little leaves almost feel like a little sponge, like a little foam. But they're really, really pretty. They look vintage. Oh, thank you, Farm Wife. I appreciate that so much. I know the Lord's going to heal me. I just have to stay faithful. You know? You have to stay faithful. And one day, all that's going to be gone. He is so good to us. All right, we're going to put some berries back here. I'm going to sprinkle these berries back around. I'm loving it. I think it's so pretty. Y'all, it's like in the 50s. It got down to 35 last night, and the real feel was 29. And it's like in the upper 50s today. But with these lights on in here, it's hot. And I don't have that heat on out here yet. Let me go ahead and put some hot glue on this one before I stick it in that styrofoam. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I like these because you can peel them off. And well, if you have another stem, you can wrap them to another stem and separate them. Thank you, Miss Trisha. Miss Trisha sent a super chat. Thank you, my sweet friend. I appreciate that. She sent me a super chat. Okay, we're gonna put this one. We gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. Okay, it's a little bit too long. And we're going to put that one right in there. Okay. I think I got that in there. Hey, Miss Shantae. We got Shanti. We got Shanti and Shantae over on the Facebook. Completely crafty by Miss Shanti. What do y'all think? And so we've covered up all that. Covered up our styrofoam back here. I had glued it to the styrofoam. Now I'm just gluing it to the spindle there. So we took a spool, just an old spool. I don't know what came on it, probably some kind of something. And y'all have to see how, go back and rewatch the first of it to see what we put in there to hold our candle. It's a little trick Miss Robin had shared how to do. So how cute. What y'all think? Kind of vintage. Very nice. Thank you, Farm Wife. And you'll have to use your spools and make you some. They're not hard at all. Well, we got a little open hole right here now. Can't have no open hole. It's showing a little bit of our styrofoam. So let's put a little something in there to go right down through there. I can see. I don't want to see. So let's cover it up. Thank you, Miss Renee. Thank you, Miss Shanti. All right, let's get a piece of, you know, these were just off of other picks that I had broken apart. And I don't never throw my little pieces away off of anything. I'm gonna put this one back. Well, we'll need one more piece right back there. And I've got one more. Oh, there's my sweet sister. She's over on the Facebook. Cynthia's my sister, y'all. I would never thought to do this with a spool. Well, now, Miss Farm Wife, you can. You can make it for any occasion. I tell you, it don't have to be Christmas. It can be every day, or it can be Christmas. If you got several, you can do different arrangements. Do I have one more? Let's see. I like them when you got the little things that you can just pull up. You can take them and move them. And put them where you need them. Okay, we need that one right there. I need you to go back on there. Let's put a little hot glue there. And put our little pine cone back on there. There we go. There we go. So how simple was that? Y'all, that took us 35 minutes total. And it's done. And that was, only thing I had done was I had put the little styrofoam, and I used the little thing in here to put my candle in, and I put it in the styrofoam, and I put E6000 and hot glue in there and put it in the styrofoam tight. And I put E6000 and hot glue on the styrofoam and put it to the spool. So there it is. And the little light, the little candle, this one's from Walmart. So I don't remember if it's on a 6-hour timer. You turn it on whenever you want it to come on, and say if you wanted it on at 4 o'clock in the evening to 10, you would, twist it to turn it on. It flickers. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it flickers, and then like tomorrow it would go off at 10. It would come back on tomorrow at the same time and stay on for those 6 hours, then go back off. You can get them on Amazon. I had grunged this one up. This one's a little bit shorter, but it flickers also, and it's on a timer. So the timer's built in to stay on like 6 hours. Then they go off and come right back on. But they got batteries in them, so they are awesome. So I just wanted to make something that was vintage, and being the spool is vintage, I thought that would be pretty. And I had only found one of those poinsettias, so how fitting was that? It was just meant to be. Just meant to be. So I will be back Friday, same time probably at 3:30, to do our other live. And Friday morning at 11, I'll be in the membership. So we'll make something pretty in the membership on YouTube. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Give me a thumbs up and a share if you don't mind. And I'll see y'all Friday. Are you putting that in your home? I don't know. Miss Susan, I'll either put it in my house. I'll probably put it for sale. I need to get my sales up. So we'll see. Probably go in my Etsy shop. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all Friday. Prayers and hugs to each and every one of you. Bye-bye, y'all. Thank you, Miss Tricia, for the super chat. Thank you, my sweet friend. Bye-bye, y'all.